Alright, so what I'd like to do in this new lecture is to start designing our website, our course template, so this is the final result that you're going to be able to achieve. This is just the first part. Alright, so what do we got here? First, I'd like to set the structure of our page, for the design that we're going to be doing. So a page is a combination of multiple divs that construct the page. So I'd like to show you that. So what do we got here? First, we got this top bar that has the title, it has the reviews, and also the subtitle. So I'm gonna be writing that over here. So let's say that this is our website. So I'm gonna just set it to green. This is our entire website. So on the inside we have this top bar, this top section. Let's set it to red or black, and let's do it, for example, here. Alright, something like this. So it's centered. So for this one, I'm giving it 75% of the entire div, of the entire width. So let's say that from here to here, oh, that's a red line. From here to here we have 100%. This is 100% width. So let's see if we have 108 1200 pixels. So this is 100%, and this inner div is gonna take 75%. So this is just the first div. Second one, as you can see, 75 is a little bit shorter. So here I expand it. Maybe this one is 90, just to show you. So the second one is we have this div on the downside. Let me just show you. So we have another div here. It has the same dimension as the previous one, which is 75. Let's just set it like this. So both those are black, which means that they have both 75 width. So on the inside we have two divs inside this div. Don't need to do that. So we have this one that contains our video, and the second one that contains the informations about our course, price, and get started title, get started the button. So here let's set it, for example, the first one must be, I think, 70. Yes, I set it to 70. So let's add it here. So this is the video. It has a width of 70%, and we're left with 30% for this sidebar, this one, this side section. So let's set it, for example, to blue. Alright, so let me just write that down here. So this one is 70%. 30%. Sorry, 30%. Alright, so basically now we have a pretty much good idea about what we're gonna be building. So the first div is gonna contain it's gonna be 100%. Inner div is gonna 70. This one also 70. This one also 70, yes, and we have 75, and on the inner we have 70 and 30. Alright, so let's do that. Gonna simply jump into my template, which is this one, and let's start working on it. Alright, so let's check what we got so far. We got nothing. Let me just duplicate this one. Duplicate, as you can see, we got nothing. Alright, so let's go ahead and start designing this. So first I'd like to start with an HTML. So HTML tag like this. So for the title we can call it course page. Also for this title we're going to be making it dynamic. So check this out. I would like to show you this cool thing. So I would like, instead of making it, I'd like to put the title of our course page here. So the title of it is course number 1. Yes, I believe that's the, you can jump into, yes, plugin, not plugin, but this, nope. So simple LMS 2 over here. Let me just jump into admin, WP admin. All right, so Jenkorf 1 2 3. Jump to courses and course, and as you can see, the first title, you can also change the title. The title is a little bit boring. I'm gonna just copy this one, producing with Pro Tools first. Just put it here. Let's update the course, and as you can see, it's updated. But here I'd like to put it here. So course number dash or something like that. Let's Let's go ahead and do it. So instead of having this course title, I'm gonna just delete it and open a PHP tag over here, and I'm gonna be echo. We can echo anything here. Hello. So if we save and go back here and do refresh, you can see it here. Hello. So instead of doing that hello, I'd like to echo echo the get the post title, or get the title, just the title. Alright, so let's close that. Alright, so let's see if it's gonna be working right. As you can see, it's working. So producing with Pro Tools first, and also over here you can add, for example, let me just show you. You can add just for the CEO stuff. You can add, for example, dash and simple LMS, which is the name of your plugin that you're selling. And as you can see, we got it. So we have producing with Pro Tools first, simple LMS. So this is the first step toward creating a nice page. All right, so here on the body, let's start working on it. So like I said, we have an inner div, a main div. So this one, let's go back, always go back to this one. So this green one, the one with the green. So it has 100% of the entire div. So there is no need to include that because it's already having that. So on the inside, we have another div. We have this one that has 75%, this one. So I'm gonna be writing that down here. So class, I'm gonna be giving it call dash 75. We're gonna be using this class in just a second. So next one we got, so we can also call it or give it some kind of a color. Yes, just so that we can see it. So bj dash red. Let me check here. Okay, we can give it, for example, this color here, bj blue. All right, so let's paste that and let's go back here. Let's do refresh to our page and let's take a look. As you can see, nothing is working. And let me just jump into the inspect elements and check what we got. This is our course template, meta box. Okay, why is not? Why is yeah, I think I got the problem. So basically, if you want to include the CSS, like I said before, you must include the web page head. So let's do it here. So let's open that PHP tag here and let's include the web page dash head. Let's close that with a semicolon. Let's go back here, the refresh, still nothing. Yes, we have the CSS running here, but why no, I'm not seeing any of the. Let's go here. This is our template. We can just write something. I think we gotta write something. Yes, so this one we can test. All right, so let's go back, and as you can see, we got that's blue, which is fine. So now it's working just fine. So this is the main div that's gonna contain everything. So also what I'd like to do is put it at the center. It should be centered just like this. So this div must be at the center. So let's put it at the center. So for that, I'm gonna be using the MA class, which is this one. The MA, the margin auto. Yeah, let's go back here, let's do refresh. And as you can see, it's centered. Also, I'd like to delete this top thing. I don't like it. This is our custom template, also this extra stuff. Alright, so let's save, go back, do refresh, and now we're good to go. Alright, so what's the next step is to add. So we can write something here. I don't like to keep it empty. So what we got here? Got, for example, the title, the course title. I'm gonna just copy it and let's put it inside here. So P, let's put it inside like this. Alright, so let's go back, do refresh here, and as you can see, we got it. Alright, so down below, we're gonna just keep these details for later. So down below we got producing with Pro Tools first. I think I'm gonna go one way or another. So let's copy this, copy it, and let's paste it here. B, should put it on the top. Alright, so let's save that. Let's go back, do refresh. As you can see, we got it on the top. This is our title. Down below we have the stars and we have the reviews. Just copy everything we got here. We're gonna be making it dynamic later on. So for now, let's just put everything here. Actually, not like that. I don't think it should be this way. Let me check. The refresh. Yes, we got the students. So each one must have its own div. But we can get back to and work on that. For now, let's just finish structuring our website. So we got the navigation, or these tabs. We have the title and we have the reviews and stuff like that. So down below we have the video and this part. So what I'd like to do is to add the second div. It's going to contain those. Let me show you this second div. So this is the second div I'm working on, this one, the black one, not the inner ones. So this one must have also a class of 75, so class call dash 75, and also it must be an MA, which means centered. So here I'd like to give it the first blue color, so BJ, like this. Go back, let's go back here and let's do refresh. Got nothing because we need to write something here. Alright, so on the inside can, for example, write something test again, and we're gonna be seeing that new div, this one, even though it doesn't have any color. BJ blue -1, I think, -1. Alright, let's go back to refresh. As you can see, we got it, it's working. So on the inner div, I'd like to put two divs again. So first div, it's gonna get, we're gonna be giving it a class of 30%, like 70%, yes, this one. So we're working on the green div. So call -70. Let me check if I already got that class or not. As you can see, we don't have it, so let me just go back here and let's add it. So we got 70. I don't know why we don't have the 75 and it's working just fine. That's weird. I think it's because of the cookies, because I just deleted that class. Alright, let me copy this one and let's paste it on the top, and let me set it to 75. So I'm gonna be keeping that class. Why is that? Call 75. Yeah, it's working. Alright. So right now, let's go back here, and inside this inner div, we need to put video, and down below we need to add another div. Its class is gonna be just 30%, class call -30%. You can just add that class too. Let me add this class 30%, 30%. So refresh video, and we got it on the other side. You can add it, for example, here we can add some price $70 or $49.99. I believe you can see it on the other side. Yes, it's down below because we didn't set it to be on the same line. So let me explain. So we need to have the video. You know what? That's easy. Let me just include. I'm gonna be searching for any video that I found. So for example, this cute cat. Gonna just go here and let's copy that. Save. Actually, we must go to the video. So share, and let's go to embed. I'm gonna just copy this iframe. Let's go back here and let's put it inside the video. Alright, so let's save. Let's go back and check our video. This one, let's do refresh, and as you can see, the video is embedded. And here, as you can see, I want to have the price on this side, on the right side. So let's do it. So actually, what we need to do is we need to have these two classes, these two divs on the same level. So actually we need to go to the div that contains them both, and we need to give it a flex, display flex. So this one, actually we don't have it. So point flex means display flex. No, flex, just flex. Okay, let's go back to refresh. Bam, as you can see, it's on the right side. So the video is small here because we have a width, we have a limited width. So here you can see it, the width is 560. You can set it to 100% so that it can take the entire div width. So let's do refresh, and as you can see, it's taking the entire div, which is nice. So this is 70 and this is 30. It's left with a 30%. Alright, so for the height, I would like to work on the height a little bit. So the height, let's give it, for example, 480 pixels. Let's do refresh, maybe a little bit bigger. Let me check. Yes, this one is a little bit long. So we can give it 560. Alright, let's go back to refresh. I think now it's working, it's perfect. Okay, so we got these two divs. So let's check what we got on the right panel. We have this watch for only $15. Let's put it at the here, but actually we need to add the peak paragraph so that we can have more control over that. Let's do refresh, it's working. It should be centered. So to do that, it's really easy. I'm gonna be adding the class of center, and I'm gonna go to my style and let's add it. So we already added that class, the center, text align center. Alright, so let's go back to our text to refresh. As you can see, it's centered, which is awesome. We have down below the button. So let me add here a button. So button, and we can, what's the name of that button? What's on the inside? Get started. So get started. Save that. Let's go back here to refresh. As you can see, we got our button. But also I'd like to put it at the center. So let's give it a class of center. Alright, so let's go back to refresh. No, it's not centered. So I think let's use the MA, the margin auto. No, nothing. So actually, let me try to center everything that we got inside this div. So this inner div. Go back to refresh. As you can see, everything is centered. So here there is no need to include, for example, the center here. Neither here, because it's already centered. But actually, I would like to expand this button to cover almost 90%. I would like to want it to reach this position here. So let's do that. I'm going to be adding a call dash 90%. So for the class, yes, we got the 90%. So let's go back and let's see. And as you can see, it's taken almost everything. Also, what I'd like to do is I'd like to change this text to make it white. So everything inside this div must be white. So C dash white. So this is the class. I'm going to be adding it. So let's add it on below this one. So C dash white. And we need to set color to white. Alright, so let's save that. Let's go back to refresh. As you can see, it's white. Alright, so what do we got next? We have these texts. Access all the 250, 2500 course and stuff like that. I'm gonna get back here and I need to put it on below here. So let's add paragraph again. Let's put that inside. Alright, so let's do refresh. Got it. How much do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 texts. Can just copy them. Right, let's save. I'm gonna take it to the side, and also this one to the side, and let's keep copying everything. This one too. This one, watch anytime, access. Alright, and the last one is the money guarantee. Alright, so let me just remove that extra space. Alright, so let's save. Let's go back here to refresh, and as you can see, we got all the texts down below, which is awesome. Alright, so what we need to do right now is, let me check. So let's add this text on the bottom, but also we're gonna be going back and adding these icons. So for now, I'd like to add this line, this horizontal line, so we can add it here. So it's called HR. Alright, so let's go back here to refresh, and as you can see, we got a line here, which is looking nice, and down below we gotta add these details. Alright, so let's add another paragraph. Inside it, let's paste that text. Alright, so let's save, go back here, let's do refresh, and we're good.